warm welcome. Welcome to a new video series. This time we're going to do it in English and I'm going to do the most uncomfortable trip I've ever done so far on a motorbike ride. Solo motorcycle ride with camping. Guys, really, I've thought the last 2 days if I should really do this, but we've bought the equipment for Ireland as we expected the hotels to be maximum expensive, but actually it rained 1 complete month. The series will start this autumn and we never actually camped there, but yeah, we got this Alexa, was heißt Schlafsack auf Englisch, right? I expected it to be sleeping bag, but yeah, we've got this really great Deuter sleeping bag. I'm going to do a trip to the Black Forest and then going south direction of Switzerland and probably also the Western Alps here between France and Italy. So yeah, let's check what I've prepared to do this trip. So as I'm alone, there won't be any issues. We have like 2 side bags. There is actually like the really bare minimum I would expect. Please put in the comments what you would pack or do different. So there is actually just 1 pant. You can wear it like this or you can just put on the additional legs. There is just 1 cotton pant just for sleeping if it gets really cold. Like 1 windbreaker, mainly used for cycling, but it's really warm for this kind of year. Like it's now the beginning of September, it's quite comfortable. Like 5 pair of socks, 5 pair of underwear, 2 warm merino shirts with long sleeves, 2 just merino t-shirts. I think this is the most comfortable things to wear because it dries really fast and it also is really comfortable. I don't like the synthetic stuff for sleeping or other things. Right, then just the synthetics like a pant and a shirt long sleeve for riding actually if it gets cold, and the long summer pants for motorcycle riding just because actually it's summer, but I expect it because it's end of summer or beginning of autumn. Most of the time it will be cold, and just 1 synthetic shirt for just probably walking around and probably doing some stuff, but most of the time I never walk around when I ride the bike. So right, some things like toothbrush and some glasses. Ooh, then we got all the GoPro stuff actually for equipment. I have a plan. So the 2 suitcases have a lock and actually I expect them to be half full or something. So there is the equipment for recording. I will just put it in the lockable side cases on the camping. Probably this works, I have no idea, never did it before, that's why it's really uncomfortable. Then, you know, there is the camping stuff, there is tent, there is the sleeping, I don't know, mattress, and there is the sleeping bag. I love it. And this is like called, it's the survival package. There is everything included. Just a little bit of everything to be alive. And there is a backpack, it's also waterproof, but I will just put it in the dry bag to be sure to have something when I'm hiking or doing some other things or just get huge additional luggage. I don't know the English word, but I guess it's a tank bag as well. So there is actually nothing inside. Usually there is the drone and the GoPro stuff, but I just try to keep it empty. There will be a bottle of water, helmet, stuff. That's it. But the plan also to put it in the suitcases at night. If there is nothing expensive in it, I can also just leave it on the bike. Right, and then always the problem with the shoes, the usual dress, right? Some, I really started to love it, some flip-flops. I always walk with those on a camping place or on an outside area. And yeah, if I really do some hiking, walking or whatever, like 5 kilometers and more, you need shoes. I hate it, but you need shoes. That's it. Man, I really don't like it, but the goal is, I love this sentence from Fritz Meinecke, a German YouTuber. The adventure begins at the end of the comfort zone, and definitely solo camping motorcycle trip definitely is outside the comfort zone for me. Let's go. Found 2 more things, right? So we're going to Switzerland and it will be really cold at night, so probably this is very useful. And yeah, sure, something for going to the lake or somewhere. And a towel. Okay, we are nearly finished. It looks quite perfect. Actually, this stuff, it's not packed yet or not pressed or anything. It's both half empty. So I guess with a little bit of pressure, I definitely can put this and this one inside. I guess I'm done. Let's go. It's 23 degrees outside. Okay, that's pretty cool. So yeah, it works perfectly. Hey guys, so we have like 50% of the track. We arrived now at Bodensee. Amazing place. Always take a break and enjoy. Right, now it's going further to Black Forest. There is lots of traffic, but actually I stopped trying going faster than 140 kilometers an hour. The usual travel speed in Germany is between 90 and 100 best case on the highway. That's just facts. Oh yes guys, so I would say, right, so I just arrived when it was dry weather everything perfect. It started to rain, but better starts to rain before I actually build up the tent than while I'm building up the tent. So I have everything I need. I have beer, I have something to eat, so let's celebrate. Woo! Just do a small walk, just enjoying nature here. Actually, it's pretty awesome. I'm really surprised because it's holiday time. Here it's Friday, but it's so calm, just peace, nature. I've even seen like a tree eaten from a beaver. I don't know, but it's this animal. It took around 90 minutes to put up the tent and inflate the mattress, make everything comfortable, put in all the luggage, drink another beer. You had to really work for your accommodation. So interesting feeling, because usually when we did it like this in the past, we were always like two, like a couple, you know, the girl does something, you do something, some things you can do together, so it's much more easy. But yeah, I managed it quite fast to put up the tent on my own. Surprise! I've checked some routes here in Black Forest area. How I feel like I want to go around the lake tomorrow. It's like 5 hours. I think it's comfortable. But yeah, I'm here to ride my motorcycle, but after going twice 8,000 kilometers in like 3 weeks this year already, my goal is primarily to just enjoy and, you know, step back a bit, like do less in more time. Something like this. Oh, it's so great here. Check this. Oh, there is a squirrel. Probably you can see it. Hey there. At least I've seen it. You probably have seen it in a resolution of the 90s. I already thought about extending my stay here because yeah, the tent is put up. I have to take a picture. But probably on Tuesday it's raining. Monday should be good, so I'm checking the situation right now. Hey there, and a warm welcome on day 2 of this amazing trip. Today morning I woke up, got a coffee, very relaxed here. The camping place is amazing, just a link in the description. Also the area for washing and for showering and the toilets. There is enough space everywhere. You can put up things, you can just hang up things as well. So very easy, very comfortable. I slept, I don't know. I would say I'd give it a 5 out of 10. I'm still not sure if I like this air inflated mattress. It was okay, especially in the morning when it got really cold. Like the last hours, I would say from 4 to 7, I slept amazingly great. But yeah, I think the first 4 to 6 hours were a little bit uncomfy. I wasn't sure, I could not sleep on the back, but then I switched sleeping on the side and it worked perfectly. Hell yeah, this is cool. I just feel like hiking. So I'm not sure how far I will hike, but I have like 2 liters of water, a little bit of ham, cheese and bread. So that's it. I guess enough for 20 kilometers. Just kidding. But probably it will be around the Schluchsee and then it will be something around 20 kilometers. The weather is so relaxed. It was like 15 to 17 degrees when waking up. I'm wearing this shirt all day already. Was not too cold also yesterday until 10 in the evening. Just with the shirt. It was a little bit fresh yesterday, but it was just okay. I have the drone with me, enjoy the forest, having some good time. I'm looking forward also to ride my bike. Probably after the hike, depends how long it will take. Going for some Black Forest riding, very beautiful.
welcome on day 2. Actually, I finished the hiking or walking around the lake yesterday. It was like 23 kilometers overall. And I did the Jägersteig. It's some track. Somehow nice. I expected to see the lake much more often, but I didn't. But yeah, I went around the whole lake afterwards. And then I had such an energy just to ride it. So yeah, I came back here, ate something, directly went on the bike. It had some really great corners and troughs. Unfortunately, I was really directly on point with a motorcycle accident. I just came there, it seemed to be really fresh, but the ambulance was already there. Tough and bad. I was in Schlucht as well. I did the Schluchtensteig, it's some like canyon hike. A longer time ago, it's like 4 or 5 days, 20 kilometers a day. I was thinking about going north. I think I have to see the Swiss mountains. I really would love to stay here in Black Forest. But I think it's so beautiful. I think I will come back with my girlfriend and I'm more relaxed, you know, riding through Black Forest and just enjoying here this peaceful area a little bit more. And there is the slogan silent ride, #silent ride. Interesting. Doesn't work for me so good. I feel a bit like abusing all the streets and all the peaceful and enjoying people. Because I remember when we did the hike, really heard motorcycle engines at 12,000 RPM all day while hiking. It was a strange feeling, so probably I have those memories. Today morning it was a little bit strange because the tent was wet outside. That's, I guess, normal, but I've never, usually I just wait until it dries. I've never actually tried to disassemble it when it's wet outside. So I just put it there. Now it's like 11:30. It's dry now, but I think it cannot be the plan. I guess I have to learn how to disassemble it when it's wet. I cannot even imagine how to do it without making everything wet. I have to check it when other people do it. No idea. Now going in the direction of Switzerland. See you. We are directly more or less in front of the border to Switzerland. I just had an amazing burger here on some camping, actually on the Rhine, location in the description. It seems to be a beautiful place and it definitely, the meals are very, very tasty. I just checked the images on Google Maps and I definitely needed something strong and tasty because yeah, the beer yesterday evening was a little bit too much, I'd say, probably 5 or 6. And I just did not drink any water that I'm able to sleep through the night without getting up. Yeah, I managed it. Usually I don't have anything after drinking alcohol, but yeah, if you don't drink water, usually you get headache. So I was definitely not feeling my strongest today morning.